All right, let's dive into the world of Black Clover, because we need to talk about one of the greatest rivalries out there. This is the ultimate story of natural-born talent versus pure, stubborn, never-give-up grit.
But first, I want to ask you something. Just imagine for a second. What if you were born into a world where one single skill is valued above everything else, and you just didn't have it? What would you do? How would you even get by, let alone chase a dream? Just keep that thought in your head.
Because see, that question, it's not just some thought experiment, it's the reality in the Clover Kingdom. In this place, your social status, your job, your entire worth as a person, it all comes down to how good you are with magic. It isn't just a part of life, it is life.
And you know, in a world built like that, some people just get lucky. They're born on top. So let's meet the first half of our rivalry, a guy who basically has destiny on his side, the fated genius, Yuno.
Yuno is, well, he's the guy who won the genetic lottery, plain and simple. He's a natural-born prodigy, absolutely overflowing with magical power. From the moment he could walk, pretty much everyone looked at him and thought, yep, that kid's going places. He's the golden boy.
But for every golden boy, there's always an underdog, right? So now, let's flip the coin and meet the other hero of our story, a total anomaly in this world, the one and only, Asta.
And, I mean, the difference between these two could not be more extreme. While Yuno was born this one-in-a-million magical talent, Asta was born with nothing. Not a single drop of magic. Zero. Zilch. In a world where magic is everything, he's the one person who has none. So what does he do? Does he just give up? No way. If he can't train his magic, he'll just train the only thing he's got, his body. Asta puts himself through absolutely brutal physical training, day after day, building his strength to almost superhuman levels just to make up for what he's missing.
And then their paths get even crazier. At the big ceremony where mages get their magical books or grimoires, Yuno gets a legendary four-leaf clover, a huge sign of incredible power and luck. Asta? He gets something nobody has ever seen before, a dirty, beat-up five-leaf clover grimoire that gives him the power of anti-magic, the one and only power that can cancel out all other magic. Kind of perfect for the only kid who doesn't have any, huh?
So what we have here are two orphans raised as brothers, but they are polar opposites. You've got the blessed genius on one side and the powerless kid who had to literally forge his own weird strength on the other. But here's the thing, despite it all, they are chasing the exact same dream.
This is it. This is their childhood promise, the pact that fuels their whole rivalry. It's this one simple declaration that drives every single thing they do. They're not just aiming high, they're aiming for the same single spot at the very top.
And just so we're clear, the Wizard King is not just some fancy title. It's the absolute pinnacle of their world. This person is the leader of all the Magic Knights, and they are, without question, the strongest mage in the entire kingdom. It's the ultimate achievement.
And yeah, that's the catch, isn't it? There's only room for one. That single number is the brutal truth of their rivalry. No matter how much they support each other, no matter how much they push each other to be better, at the end of the day, only one of them can get the crown.
So, with their powers awakened and their goal locked in, Asta and Yuno set off to prove themselves. The real journey, the real test, is only just getting started.
In the path to becoming Wizard King, it's an absolute meat grinder. First, they've got to get accepted into a Magic Knight squad, which is hard enough. From there, they are thrown right into the fire, facing down terrifying enemies and overcoming challenges that will push them way past what they thought were their limits.
So that leaves us with the big central question of this whole story. You've got the chosen one versus the one who was never supposed to have a chance. In a world that is run completely by magical talent, can pure, unadulterated willpower actually be enough to beat a destiny that was seemingly set in stone from birth? Well, that's the battle we all get to watch.